MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base, send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher, McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two 2-1 home now to Gardner. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another 2-2 offering, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Masahiro Tanaka will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he has a number of pitches in his arsenal, but the one pitch that stands out to me is that splitter. You'll see a fastball, then he'll come back and throw that splitter. It looks like a fastball, then it drops at the last second and drops off the table. Gives hitters fits. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Ready.
In now, Josh Reddick. And he puts it on the ground to second. Castro has it. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And oh my goodness, it's off the light pole. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Man, he should have put a bow on that pitch because it was an absolute gift. You can see that he caught too much at the plate and the hitter caught too much of the ball. Sayonara. See you next time.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-1. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Houston. Here's Starlin Castro as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. His first homer here in the series, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch, and the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and grounds it to short. To his right, Correa on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gonzalez going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. Stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning, so you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Into the box, Carlos Beltran. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran. His first homer so far in the series, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. As he hits one on a line to left field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Brian McCann. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Frazier. One away.
The batter, center fielder, George.
Digging in to try it again, George Springer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A line shot to third base.
The second base.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Right back at him and off his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-1 Houston. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. One and 2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1 and 2. Another 1-2 delivery. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Reddick is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Now Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's another 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and it's over the train tracks. An incredible blast. So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
First baseman, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Yulieski Gurriel. He singled his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that line drive there is the 7th hit of the game for the team, and it's early in this game. They aren't missing anything. They're not getting cheated, and they're not getting cheapies. They're putting on a laser show.
Into the box now, Carlos Beltran. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Ground ball right side. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Standing in now, Alex Bregman, chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, he's really struggling, and right there you get an infield hit. Nothing more frustrating. It just kind of epitomizes what's been going on with him today. Not a lot of balls hit hard, but they're getting hits.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 pitch. Try to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Tanaka is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Center fielder number 4, George.
Here's George Springer, and he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 3-2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Chad Green is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Houston leads this one 6-1. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you should say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
In now, Starlin Castro. And that misses. 2-1. One run on 3 hits. And no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver on 2-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored. A wild pitch. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A shot down the first baseline and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
This is another one of those plays, Matt, with defensive alignment. First and second, if he's holding a runner on, then that ball's right to the first baseman. But he's not holding because there's a runner at second base, and it goes down the line, and a run scores.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Matt Holliday standing in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled back. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Throw into third, and they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Here's Todd Frazier now. And with 2 men on here, I'm rather surprised they're sticking with him at this point. I feel like we can all see the exhaustion from all the way up here.
Yeah, I think it's time to go get him, Matt. We're seeing a guy that's given all that he has, and I just don't see any sharpness left in his stuff at this point.
Well, the bullpen is active, so we'll see if they make the move soon.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Reddick is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Castro's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 9.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. Here's Brett Gardner now. At this point of the game, I think it's now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Chris Davinsky is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Chris Davinsky.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here it is on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit out to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Again, he sends it out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Hicks. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez recovers, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
3 for 3 on the night. He's feeling good right now. You know, I watched him hit earlier in batting practice. He looked terrific. He just carried that over to the game.
Into the box, Brian McCann. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Bounced softly in front of the plate. McCann has it, Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Matt Holliday. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 6 and the Yankees 3. Dylan Betances enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit to third. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh
Stepping
Reddick.
in is Josh Reddick. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready for another chance. Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Betances sets. Here it comes on 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Line to the right side. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 1-2 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-2, here it comes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
David Robertson.
Carlos Correa will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the 1st out. Ready for another shot now. Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here it comes. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
First baseman, number 10. Gurriel.
Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Carlos Beltran will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Robertson pauses. 2-2 pitch on its way. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He's looking. Brad Peacock is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2 pitch. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard towards the hole, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down in the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
The next 3-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this will be taken in there by McCann, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Stepping in, Brian McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Brian McCann. His first homer here in the series, as it is now 7-3.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Stepping in now, George Springer. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Into the box now, Josh Reddick, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Adam Warren comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Adam Warren.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Ken Giles.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Standing in now, Greg Bird. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Matt Holliday. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. On Holiday can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the second out of the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Todd Frazier. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken their first step as they claim game one here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Seven to 4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Houston Astros jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Masahiro Tanaka permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs.